Welcome to No Soup for You. Take three. It's the channel where two bro workers eat soup. And today we're doing something, I hope that you like it, because this might be the elevated version of cream of mushroom soup. Now, the recipe that I used, and I made this yesterday, was from the YouTube channel Food Wishes, Chef John. And he created this a number of years ago. And basically what you have to do is you got to buy a couple pounds of mushrooms, you slice them up, you saute them until they turn quite brown, almost leathery. You then cook some onions down. To that you add chicken broth, which, by the way, I've made this with beef broth in the past, and that also changes the taste altogether. A couple cloves of garlic, though you don't crush them, or you throw the whole clove in.
Wow.
And what else was there? That's basically it.
Love?
You then, I didn't put any love in this.
Okay.
Oh, that's a sprig of thyme.
Yeah.
A sprig of thyme is tossed in there, and then while it cooks for about an hour, you then pull the thyme back out, and then all of it gets blended. So what we don't have in the main soup are the chunks of mushroom that we had in the last one.
Right. Yeah.
But I reserved a couple of the sauteed mushrooms and put them in there as a bit of a topping, and again for texture. And we also put a couple fresh sprigs of thyme. So,
Did you put the thyme in a bottle?
no, actually, it came in a little plastic container.
I could put thyme in a bottle.
Okay, well, that's good. It's a completely different experience, I believe, than the last one. Oh, and then at the tail end of all that, you add cream.
Yeah.
So it does, the whole recipe here does have a cup of cream in it.
See, I wouldn't call this a cream of soup. It's a bisque, is what I would call it.
Is that?
This is as different from the Campbell's cream of mushroom soup as a person is from a bicycle. I mean,
Oh, really?
yeah. The texture is totally different.
I thought you might go from like a McDonald's bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit and a biscuit from Bojangles.
Well, those are very different.
Yeah, they are,
But
still would be in the same family, unlike the bicycle example.
well, okay, but okay. The mouthfeel of this, it's a homemade soup. I mean, that is very different.
Okay, so it all, after it's said and done, it all gets blended. And I actually started with an immersion blender, even though Chef John recommended taking half of it and running it through a blender and then doing the other half. I tried an immersion blender. What a disaster! The mushrooms were clogging the immersion
Yeah,
blender.
it feels like it's been blended. Like,
So I did end up putting it into a blender. Now I got lazy. I threw it all into a Ninja blender. So I think that if I would have blended it a half at a time, it probably would have come out more creamy. But I actually like a little bit of texture in my mushroom soup.
I agree. Well, now I'm not tasting any garlic,
Right, and the two cloves are in there.
and I really can't taste the thyme.
No, it doesn't stand out.
And it's okay. Not to get off topic.
Get off topic, Ed.
You go to a different pizza place and you get different types of mushrooms.
Right,
Some pizza places use canned mushrooms.
right.
Others use fresh mushrooms, and you get a very different type of mushroom experience. And they're both fine. The Campbell's mushrooms, they were like canned mushrooms,
Yeah.
and these you can really taste the freshness of the mushroom.
So the mushroom and why it's so brown. Again, the mushrooms get brown. I bet you that they sauteed for half an hour because your goal is to get all the moisture out of it that you can.
Well, that's mainly what mushrooms are: moisture,
a whole lot of
moisture and protein.
So Chef John in his video with this pointed out what he said was an interesting fact, and that is that mushrooms are one of the only foods that we eat that does not grow because of exposure to the sun. I don't know if he was theorizing or if he was joking, and Chef John does have a way of joking. He says that they actually get their energy from the moon. Does sound like something Chef John would say.
He was joking, of course. As we all know, mushrooms tend to get all of their nutrients from a parasitic relationship with trees or some other sort of woody vegetation, and not that that's a bad thing. They are a valuable contributor in the process of decay and the life cycle.
I actually went to a mushroom farm that was in an old coal mine in Kentucky.
Ooh.
It was so cool. But they had logs. You go to Home Depot or Lowe's and they've got the flooring on those big displays, and they go around and around, and you want to buy the AstroTurf or you want to buy the vinyl.
Oh, yes,
flooring.
yes.
And then they stop it where you need it, and they pull it up. Well, they had logs installed on those type of conveyors. That way they could go very, very high with the storage of these logs, which are seeded with the spores for the mushroom.
Yeah.
Really interesting process. But let's get back to the soup. From a mouthfeel flavor standpoint, again, totally different than the cream of mushroom because it's not cream forward.
Oh,
right?
Certainly not.
Very mushroomy.
It's mushroom forward.
What else would you say?
This is a bold statement. This is the perfect soup for summer.
I was hoping you'd say this is the best cream of mushroom soup you've ever had.
Well, that is also true.
Second bowl.
But a lot of people don't think summer is soup season, and to those people, I would say this is a great summer soup. It's not heavy.
You could eat this cold, although it thickens up as it gets cool.
Yeah.
All right, so what would you accompany with this with? I think I would have liked more of those reserve mushrooms. I just like texture.
Yeah, they're good.
Variety of texture.
I just got some thyme, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah, that last bite.
Was it good? That was the fresh thyme, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
So then we should have added more of that.
Yeah, maybe. As far as what I would accompany this with,
We're back to the baguette from the
No.
last mushroom conversation.
no, it doesn't need it doesn't need anything to crisp it, like a crouton or a cracker. It certainly doesn't need anything to sop up any of the.
No, because it's already, the texture of this is almost like a gravy. So
Yes.
right, if you were to sop up some of the moisture that remains, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't be a soup at that point. Okay, so give me some spoons on this, Ed. How many spoons on a scale of 1 to 5?
Well, Scott, I feel like you're going to be angry at me if I don't give this more spoons than the Campbell's
I really
cream
don't care.
of mushroom
They're
soup.
different animals.
It's a 4.
Oh, all right.
It's a 4.
I also give this a 4. This is one, let's compare. I filled a can with water and mixed it into the last one. That was the preparation process and microwaved on high for 3 minutes. This took several hours. Now, I wasn't standing over it minding it, but when you're sauteing, you do spend a fair amount of time stirring. So, if I just need a quick hit of cream of mushroom soup, this is not going to be it.
To be fair, we're not comparing this to the Campbell's. We're
Kinda am.
Well, we're comparing this to other homemade soups.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think from a recipe standpoint, Chef John knocked it out of the park. We'll link to his video and his blog entry where you can easily print the ingredients and instructions. But that's it for me, I think.
I thought of a great accompaniment.
What's that?
Crispy bacon. Just a little crispy bacon on top.
Ooh.
For a little unctuous
I wouldn't mind that. Never mind bacon at all. Okay, on that. Make it a great day.